How we doing, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Getting Jiggy With It. And today we're opening up another game that we're going to be playing and giving away during Game Day 2021. This is Land and Sea, as you can see here by by Good Games Publishing. It is a 2 to 4 player game that they quote, "You can learn how to play in only 2 minutes," or basically it takes 2 minutes to learn. Can't say that's how long it took me to read the rules or explain it, but yeah, that is what they say. And it is a pretty simple game. It can be 2, 3, 4. 40 minutes is what it's saying, and 14 plus, because as always, there may be small bits in this box that a little kid feels has a good mouthfeel and will put into their mouth. So of course, like I mentioned, we will be giving this a good way during Game Day 2021. Gotta make sure I had the 1 in there. If you want to know how, just of course keep watching the unboxing, and you'll find out somewhere in the unboxing. Hint, it's usually at the end. Please don't skip. YouTube doesn't like it when you skip. And it makes me and Agadi sad. But I would that digress, guys. So Land and Sea is basically kind of, I don't want to say it's an area control game, but it's basically land versus sea. You're trying to build land, your opponent's trying to build sea. You can either play it versus teams, or there is one where they 3-player, they have what's called a navigator. I didn't read the 3-player rules, so I can't really explain what that does. There you go. So it's nice. You got a nice little table of contents there. Game overview, so basically says that each player has double-sided hex tiles. One side is a secret to you. One is, of course, known because you can see it on the board, in front of the person. First game, they recommend just playing with the regular rules, but there are some advanced rules that can be added in. For example, they have these tokens, which we, of course, use as your token tracker, but they can also be used for what they call Wayfair tokens. And then there's these additional modules down here where you can get bonuses, I believe, as well. We didn't play with that mode. We may play that mode during the live stream, but I'll have to figure out how that mode plays. So you got here, so it shows you the game setup. You do actually use the box. So if you look here on the box, it gives you some of the information, and then of course it gives you the scoreboard. So you actually use the box, which is a nice way to cut down on waste, right? Because the component is the box. So there you go. So it just basically says set up what you give each player, and then it's showing a proper playing of the tiles. You must have a land connecting. You can't do one of these jobbies here where you basically cut off a land with water. And then once you're done, and once an area is completely surrounded by either land or water, then you can score that closed off section. There's a little bit of take that because there is some stealing. So you can steal your opponent's tiles. And then there is bonus scoring anytime that you have these little plus signs. So either a plus black or a plus white will basically say that you are scoring. In-game is basically when you run out of tiles and the game continues. And then here, like I mentioned, you do have additional scoring options. So it talks about here. Okay, so I get what it is now. So you need to get mountain pieces together or coral pieces together. Okay, that's pretty simple. So that adds a little bit more variety because when we were playing, we were just playing to build the land and build the sea. We weren't concerned with things being near each other. And then here's the other one for caravan and ship scoring. And then waypoints here. So waypoints act like bonus points you can place and later score yourself or use to entice other players to help you complete areas. Waypoints are recommended for 3 and 4 player games, but it says it can be used for 2-player. I'm not sure if you would do it. Yeah, I don't know if that really play well with 2-player, because the way we played it, we really weren't ever trying to help each other in a 2-player. 2-player really feels head-to-head. And then 3-player, like I mentioned, you do get that additional Cartographer token. 4-player, you're on teams. So you're basically trying to help each other complete things. And then how to play, here's a turn example. So nice little reference guide there for you on the back. So I already showed you these. These are the boards for the caravans and ships and for the mountains and coral. So 2 to 4 player is that side, and then 3-player is this side. So basically it's saying that, at the end of the game, this is what you get. And then so it says here, you have a ship. So water gets 3. You have a ship and a ship or a caravan? Ship and a caravan, so that the navigator, because this one's for the 3-player, so the navigator gets something. This one here, yeah, so ship gets 3, Probably caravan. They just show one as an example because caravan would be the same as a ship. So these are nice thick boards too. They're really good quality. This is just, this actually, to be honest, is actually pretty thick as well. I'll take it out once I get the tiles out of there. You do get your markers, as I mentioned. Nice wood components. The one thing I did notice is, unfortunately, is on the score, right? If you get all the way over here to 50, there's no way to identify that you did 50. So what we figured we probably wanted to do is put that like that, right? So just the regular side up, and then when you made it all the way around, you flip it over. Simple fix, so not really that big of a deal. But those are the wood screen printed tokens. And then back in you go. And then you get, last thing of the tiles. There are two special tiles. Move this out before I show you the insert. There are two special tiles, which I think if I want to put this up, I wanted to put them. I did. I wanted to put them on the end so I could find them again, and they're lost in here now. But basically, the concept of the game, besides me now dropping tiles everywhere, the concept of the game is there's a starting tile which I don't have, so we're gonna pretend here, guys. Is you want to be able to close this in, and then when you close this in, so water would have closed this in. Then they score 1, 2, 3, and then they get 2 bonus. So they'd score 5 points for closing this in. And as you build on, so I can't do that because, right, that doesn't match. As you build on, you may get this huge, long section, which we had in our game. The thing is, the rule book recommends not doing that, right? It recommends trying to keep things short and concise. That way you have guaranteed scoring opportunities. Because if you get too big, you're just going to run into issues where you're not going to be able to fit a tile in accordingly. But just keep building off. I was trying to find... I don't know, but that's fine. We'll show you. I can't just find them off the top of my head. Or not top of my head. Top of the table. In my range. I don't know. I lost train of what I was trying to say there, guys. Alright, so here you go. There's the art. Beautiful art on it. I mean, it's tiny art. But it's really neat how they did it. It's animals actually, so it's creatures. There's like bunnies, and there's just different ones. So you can see here, for example, these must be like bulls, right? They got the horns and they got a tail, and then the other side, as you mentioned, has its own art or different type of style. I mean, they went as far as putting that fine detail in there for those ocean. There's your coral, so this would be for a coral bonus, and then here you got like a big fish. And then he gets 2 extra points, and then even still, look, I mean, just little hidden Easter eggs. I like little hidden Easter eggs. So you can see here, there's a skull, and there's like a little dragon tail. It looks like a little castle on top of that, too. And then you have Cthulhu. So this is you have to have Cthulhu in every game nowadays, it seems. So here's Cthulhu, and then I guess the rooster's trying to attack him. And then so you get your bonus there. And then here's an example of one of the steel tiles. So it just has the steel marker in the middle. When you play it, you get to perform that extra action. Little TPs there. And then we have that fish. And he found a note in a jar, note in a bottle. There's a bunch. I mean, there's a flying when pigs fly. So a lot of cute stuff. I don't know where the rabbits are. There's the rabbit. For Oddity. Oddity loves her bunnies. There we go. There is a little bunny. That little bunny looks like he has red on his mouth. I think that's a cannibalistic bunny. I don't think that's a nice bunny. I'm worried about Oddity now. She thought he was so cute. He's a cannibalistic bunny. But there we go, guys. That is Land versus Sea. Oh, hang on. That isn't Land versus Sea. I said I was going to show you guys into it. This is real sturdy. This is real thick. That's what I wanted to show you guys. Oh, you got some of the art on the side of the box, too. There you go. I get their other games. Funfair, which we have played. Fluttering Souls, we have not. Now, we do have Papillon that we're going to be playing during game day. So we may have to look at some more butterfly games. We have a butterfly week. Mariposas is one, and then now we just saw that one. So yeah, so they've got this. So this is just a regular cardboard, but it is nice, thick cardboard, right? So it's not a very thin board, so you don't have to worry about it getting damaged too easily. And then, of course, you saw on the inside, you do have some beautiful art. So they did put art throughout to give it a good little bit of feel. Oh! See, there's a reason you take out the... There's a bunny playing a trumpet with his butt. Audrey didn't see that. That's great. Oh, that's great. We'll leave the bunny with the trumpet butt, the butt trumpet bunny right there. There we go, guys. That is Land versus Sea. If you'd like to see this game in gameplay and win a copy yourself, make sure you come out during Extra Life Gameplay. We'll be giving away some of the games that we played during the live stream to our viewers. There is also a big bundle. In that big bundle, you have a chance of winning up to about, again, not done the math, said this in a couple of the other unboxings, $200, $250 worth of games. All you have to do is do the right thing. And the right thing is donating to Extra Life Charities, which supports Children's Miracle Network. There is a link down below that you can click. Donate the $10. Get yourself in for the running. No limit. If you want to donate 10, and then donate another 10, and then donate, you got to use that $10 limit. You can't do the just put in a dollar amount. It'd be too hard for me to put the names in. Not too hard. I'll figure it out. But preferably, just use the same ones. That way I can track it a little bit easier. With that said, guys, again, you want to watch that, subscribe, like, bell notification, all the YouTube stuff. Until next time, guys. Peace.